Welcome to Trina's Motivation. We're going to take you in the kitchen as we prepare this simple meal idea. You know, I'm all about simple and easy. Now, this you need your beans. I went ahead and I soaked them for about an hour and then I washed them. I'm adding some water now and I'm going to put this to cook. When you do it this way, it makes it so much easier to cook. It doesn't take 2 and 3 hours. It literally took about 1 hour to cook. Cover your lid. Don't put a lot of water in it, just a small amount, and there you have it boiling. Now, when the water goes all the way down, you're going to add some more water to it. This time you use some hot water. So make sure you have your kettle boiling and you add a small amount each time. Never add a whole lot each time. Then I'm going to go in with some vegetables. I have garlic and I have scallion, and I'm adding these because our peas is almost cooked. Here we have some coconut milk. So this is when like 3/4 of the way in. Go ahead, add your coconut milk. It's as if you're making rice and peas. Only this time you're not adding any rice. Here we're gonna go in. We have our rice that we cooked already. We're going to have this with white rice. You can have this with just about anything you feel, or you can just have it all by itself. Trust me, it's that good. This is our other vegetables that we're going to be adding. We have bell peppers, red and green, and we also have tomatoes, onion, and scallion and thyme. Or sorry, this time the coconut milk is boiled down. Remember, you want this to become to a thick consistency. If you notice, my peas is cooked. There, it is soft. As you can tell that it's cooked. I'm going to add my other seasonings now. And these are what I showed you earlier. Going with all of that, I'm also going to be going in with some spice, some pepper, because this is just for me. So I'm going to add some flakes here. So at this point, I'm just gonna go in with some additional seasoning just to ensure to enhance the flavor, to enhance the taste. Whatever you have in your cupboard, guys, just go right ahead and use it. I always tell you, be you in the kitchen, make it simple. You don't have to complicate things. I'll also go in with a pumpkin seasoning that you see me, chicken noodle, and this is a pumpkin flavor. What I'll do, I'm going to sieve it because I don't want the noodles to be in this. So I'm going to go ahead and use my strainer and I'm going to sieve it just as you see me doing here. Now, if you have pumpkin, you can go right ahead and add your pumpkin to this. I just don't have any. I would just have pumpkin and the stew alone. So you can just be you. You could also add potatoes. You could have yam. And you could add everything in the pot together. You want to comment below. Tell me if you want me to do it where I do pumpkin in it, or if you want me to do it with corns. And then you go right ahead and add this to it. Make sure you taste as you go along. This already has some salt. Therefore, I didn't put any salt in it until I taste the pot. I went ahead as well and I added a little butter for flavor. The butter is totally optional. You don't need to add the butter. But you know, butter always make everything taste a little bit nicer. So I went ahead and I added a little butter. Once I added the butter, I taste to see whether or not it needed a little bit more flavor. It did, so I went in with just a little bit of salt, as you see me doing here. So just be you, taste as you go along, and to see whether or not it's up to what your standard. Go ahead. Once you have done with all of this, you're gonna cover it and allow it to simmer for another 15 minutes. And there we have it. Oh my goodness, guys, look at the finish of my bean stew. Wow, I'm going to enjoy this one. Yes, I'm going to enjoy it. Wow. So now we're going to serve this up, and I want you to pay attention. I'm going to be serving this up with white rice. Now you could actually serve it with whatever you have. I always tell you, just use what you have. I want you to see how we do it so you have this nice presentation. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my beans to you. Look at that goodness, guys. Go right ahead, hit the thumbs up if you love the presentation, if you love the outcome. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, you could consider subscribing if this is content you're interested in. Type below, is there any additional dish that you'd love for me to try? Make it simple and easy. We went ahead and we add a little vegetable for additional garnish. Guys, I enjoyed this one. I think I'm going to have this like every single day. I really do. But it's bye for now until the next one.